Happy.
We're happy.
Are we going left over here?
Yeah, no, we're going left, yeah. I can't find Greg and Lucky.
Well, no, you're not going to find it on the radio. It's online.
Oh.
Episode 22 of Greg and Lucky's Happy Hour. Welcome to the show.
Yes, welcome to it. Very cold in Johannesburg at this moment. When the day we record it, it'll probably, by the time you guys watch it, this cold front would have been over.
We are starting to try and record earlier and earlier so Lucky can spend more hours on his craft, making the videos better and better.
Yeah, and as you can see, it's
still shit. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for listening. We've got a lot of the regulars coming up. We're going to be looking into what is a joint expense and what is a personal expense. We've been doing finances in my home.
Okay. Mm-hmm. In a relationship sector in my life, I've got a big win, a massive win. This is a win for, like, if in
every man
in a relationship, you must never change your spouse.
Oh yeah. You can't ever go, I'm not going to change him.
Yeah.
He's going to be a better man.
Yeah, look at him now. He tucks in his shirt.
It's going to be a project that I work on.
He doesn't wear hat backwards anymore.
I'm going to sculpt him into this incredible. Do not do that.
Do not do that.
Do not do that. Yes, you can want them to change some bad habits, but you're not going to change them. It's never going to happen.
But there's a big win for me this week, so I'm excited.
I'm excited to hear about that.
Yes, yeah.
Also got the regulars, got some question cranes. I think... I don't know if you agree with me with this, Lucky, but to me it feels like the distinguished happy hour listener has lost the will to find the treasure of the Greg and Lucky beanie.
Yes.
It feels like the value of a limited edition Greg and Lucky beanie has somehow been lost.
Do you think it's because it's the temperature's changed? Because that's my reason to feel happy this week, is because I'm happy that we're going into summer. I'm excited for the warm weather, the short shorts, the no socks shoes, the headless socks or whatever it's called. I'm excited
the sun going down later.
I'm excited to stop wearing hard pants. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, these are serious.
You know
pants.
what I'm saying? I'm excited to stop wearing 3 layers, for goodness sake. 3. Hey, I'm ready for that.
Isn't there still going to be one more little cold?
There's a spat. So this one, everyone spoke about it, but there's going to be one more. There's always usually another cold snap in like mid to end of September that nobody sees, and it's right when everybody rocks their floral. They've put on the short shorts. They've got their tans in, And
you should see Lucky's floral shirt collection.
Yeah,
there are 2
so good
that look like Lucky
Miami
saw Will Smith walking down a boulevard in Miami, and he ran and he stole the shirt off him.
Yeah,
they are pretty.
My floral collection for shirts are.
It's taking shape. It's taking real shape.
Cool. Yeah.
It's taking shape. So that's your reason to feel happy. It's getting warmer. My reason to feel happy is actually, you mentioned you're talking about hard pants.
Yeah.
I've bought some new ones.
These are very nice.
Bought some new hard pants.
You only wear Levi or Guess? Which one is it?
I'm only a brand man. Yes. No, Guess jeans. Once you find a pair of jeans that fits your body, then you must give them loyalty.
So do they have like a number or a name, and you go in and you go Guess X57 and they give them to you?
Yeah. Pretty much. So this is why my reason to feel happy is I've, like a lot of people in lockdown, I've got into a little bit of online shopping.
Yeah.
But I've never been a big clothes shopper ever.
Yeah, no. When I met Greg, his fashion sense was
ever since then, it's been the same.
Like a father who has 3 children, it was dismal. Yeah.
Practical. That's what it's called. It's called practical. That's what my fashion sense is. Anyway, so I've bought this pair of jeans for maybe 3 years.
Yeah.
So maybe I bought 2 pairs of this exact pair of jeans.
Okay.
But I've had to go into the store, and I think I told you a story about how the chick was flirting me up the one time when I went in there to make the sale.
And she made you buy 2.
Exactly.
Oh, yes. Marketing. Who says it doesn't work?
No, salespeople.
Yeah.
Man, Well, we'll get into sales. We've got shit tag coming up later on. So I know these. These are 33 waist, 34 long, and they're called skinny.
Just FYI, the last time I wore 33 pants, I was a matric.
But they don't normally make 33 pants. They normally have 32
Or
34.
34,
That's
yeah.
it. They just decide to skip 33.
Yeah.
So at K.i.s.s, they do have 33. And the 33 are my boys.
And then the extra length, because you're long.
extra length as well, yes.
Yeah.
And I found them online. And because I knew exactly the type of pants,
Yeah.
I was like, what a win. So that's my reason to be happy. As I got a pair of pants, I didn't have to go to the store. I didn't get upsold, and I got 200 Rand off them.
When I go to K.i.s.s usually, and when I say usually, I mean once, I went into K.i.s.s and I walked in and I was like, oh no, listen, my friend has told me about your fucking amazing jean collection. And they're like,
I'm sure
"What
that's
are
exactly
you-"
what you said.
They took them out and I was like, oh, these are really nice. Like Greg's got some really nice like style, you know? And then like I checked the price. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Guess the price.
I said, he didn't tell me about the lovely price tag.
No, so have
Yeah.
you heard of this website, Runway Sale?
No.
This is not an advert, but if you'd like to spend money with us anytime, Runway
Please
Sale.
contact our
No,
manager.
so they do some things, and then like it's sort of like one day only, but they run it for about a week.
Okay.
Of these things that are on sale. So then I found these pants. They had 200 Rand off them.
Jeez.
So I've got these for 600
For
bucks.
4,000 rand. Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
and so that's a goodie for
That's
me.
a win. That's
Yeah,
a win
that's
for you.
a
That's
win.
good. That's good. Yeah, dude. What's it called? The website?
Runway Sale.
Runway. So it's not
That's your-
run away.
No,
No, because I thought you said runaway sale.
no, Runway Sale, like a runway.
Yeah, like a runaway, like
model.
you like your fashion. Yeah.
Yes.
And is it obviously top brands?
I don't know. I haven't spent much time on there. Yeah, it's nice clothes. though.
Greg's one of those shoppers who's that. And they said, would you like to? No. I'm only here for this. That's enough. Thank you. Yeah. You
Yeah.
don't need to sell me on the. I'm not gonna
Nothing
wear.
frustrates me more when
I'm
I
not
go
gonna
to
wear
the
the
shops.
shirt with a lion on top. That's not me. The jeans, please.
Have you got that in plain black?
Yeah. I like that shirt with the line. Do you have that without the line?
Yeah, that's my fashion sense pretty much. Let's get into the podcast. We hope you enjoy it. And remember, if you have any reason to feel happy, please share it with us. That's the whole reason we do this podcast.
Yeah.
It's just to bring a little bit of happiness into the world.
Yes.
You can get a hold of us on our phone number. It is 084 442 4545. Plastic surgery changed the game. If you don't know how plastic surgery came around, World War One,
Yeah.
people were losing their limbs.
Obviously.
You know, war. One of the horrible side effects is people die.
You gotta break a couple of eggs to make an omelet.
Yeah, exactly. or defeat the Germans.
That's a bit drastic for a war analogy.
Anyway, but plastic surgery was created to help soldiers with their recovery. So, let's say you're trying to run through barbed wire fence and it rips half your cheek off.
Yeah.
They developed plastic surgery to help mend that.
And then obviously America came and said, but how can we make more money?
on the titties.
Yes.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it true that Pamela Anderson's taken her breasts out?
I don't know.
No, I think
I haven't been keeping my finger on that pulse for a while.
a finger on the titty.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've Googled Pamela Anderson.
No, but I think she does. I think she, obviously, one of her biggest roles being Baywatch and Barbed Wire, the movie, which I can't even remember when last I saw that. But yeah, if there was a problem
is a
with
sign of our age.
if the problem with society in 2020, that movie is it, because that movie is God. Hey, anyway,
I can't even remember. Anyway, but the thing is plastic surgery then changed the game.
Yeah.
And it evolved. It started out with these good intentions and became this thing that was used to modify how you look, which is okay, I guess, if you feel bad about how you look.
you can get calf implants. I mean, that is the craziest thing I've ever heard. Calf implants.
So you've looked into it. Because if I were you, I would have looked into it. Anyway, every single week we discuss game changes. It's something that literally changes the game.
Yeah.
Makes the world a different place.
So you are one this week.
I do have one, and it's something that I found out of necessity.
Okay.
It's an app called Picture This, and it is used to help you diagnose your plants.
Oh my God.
So I'm having a bit of a
Tell me more.
There's almost a death wave happening on my balcony.
Did you hear that Cecil died?
Yeah, all the plants are dying. Okay, so there's a death wave. Cecil, Jeremy, all of the plants are dying.
Yeah.
So you take a picture of the plant. It identifies the plant, and then it tells you. So you take a picture of the leaf. It identifies the plant and tells you what's wrong with it.
Take a photo of this.
That's a plastic plant. It's
Yeah,
not going to
let's
work on the plastic
Let's see.
plant. I've used my 3 free IDs. I was showing my mom yesterday. Oh, she loved that.
Oh, really?
She's like, tell me what this plant is in the garden.
And then do you? So then it tells.
So it tells you what the plant is,
Yeah.
and then it diagnoses the problem with the leaves, because you can see like if the leaves are yellowing, and then it tells you the 3 different things or what it could be. So is your plant getting overwatered? Is your plant lacking humidity? And it tells you.
That is.
I think it's very impressive.
That's Listen, I mean, I've got to be honest. And
Because what are you going to do? No, so here, let me paint the picture here. Lucky wanders into the, I don't know, air cards, or I don't know, what's another nursery. Lucky goes into the nursery,
Yeah.
and he
Goes
goes,
lifestyle.
"Hi, how's it? Sorry, I'd like to speak to someone. Yes, my plant with the big ear, things like an elephant. It's just gone like all yellowy. Can you help me?" And then you got to have Michael come to you and go, well, you see, obviously what's happening here is this has gone wrong with the thing.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh.
Or I could have taken Michael the photo of my plant.
Oh yeah, you could have done that. But I mean, what if Michael was sick and couldn't help you?
Okay,
day,
all right.
you
Okay.
know?
No, listen. I mean, it is a game changer. If you're a green-fingered person, it is a game changer. I just absolutely hate anything to do in the garden. I try and avoid the garden as much as I can, even though I've got a very beautiful garden, and I try to maintain it by watering it, and that is it. I don't try to come anything. I don't like
Sprinkle a little bit of shit in the lawn and get the stuff growing.
Yeah, it's not,
None of that.
it's not me. I don't enjoy that. Listen, I am getting more.
You
and more
don't
into-
enjoy seeing things grow and flourish.
Oh my god.
Oh, I've got bad hopes for Diego.
Yeah.
Bad hopes for Diego. Okay, well, anyway.
Listen, it is a game changer. I think
And
if you're
also, no, the thing is there's so much more potential for this. That's just AI identifying the plant and telling you the problem.
yeah.
Just wait until, you can use AI to do other things.
No, you can. I think there's a similar app that does that for meat. There's a similar app that does it for wine. So you can take a photo of a wine and it tells you it's a Shiraz. It's got this,
Of the label, and
of
then
the
it
label.
takes you to the ratings
Takes you
and
to
everything.
ratings. This is what this is how many. It's got these grapes and so there's one about beer. There's one.
This is craft beer. Warning.
You will shit tomorrow.
Gas everywhere. We really start on a filthy note,
And
actually,
then
the podcast.
on Wednesday, you'll start to become even more pretentious than you already are.
That monocle you've got, oh, well, you don't have one now, but you will. Okay, well, look, I thought it was a game changer.
No, I think it is. I'm saying it's a game changer for green.
Have I told you about the way AI works with penguins? So they discovered a new penguin colony in the Antarctic.
Okay.
And they flew a drone over. And then they got the drone to analyze the footage. They got the AI to analyze the footage. And the AI can count every single penguin and work out everything about them. Whereas back in the day, how humans used to do it, so weak. We would just do, like a
X and a Y?
guesstimation on an X and a Y, and
Yeah.
be like, cool, there's like 100 there, and there's look like 300 there. So cool, we got like 3,000.
Okay. Why don't they just get some young sucker who's just started studying penguins? Jim, can you count all these penguins? We're gonna go to lunch. It'll probably take you 4 hours, so we'll be back and
I don't
we'll bring you a snack.
think
Jim's like, okay, fine.
I think it's hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, but that's what you get to
But
be
then
the
you're like,
star.
oh, but I missed one. And then you got to start from the beginning again.
Who's gonna say you're wrong? Are you sure?
True.
Jim?
True.
Yeah.
But this is why Jim probably invented the AI
Yeah.
to deal with the problem.
Exactly. Yeah.
We've also got a contribution game changer. Alan got hold of us. Have a listen to this. Volume is
And like you're talking about cooking. I'm listening to your podcast and you're talking about the game changers, and like you're talking about cooking. So the game changer on cooking is good pots and pans. Like cause back home in the day with Mudir, cheap ass how we rolled. We didn't buy fancy pots and pans, and when I came here on Canada, we got them nice Le Creuset or Creuset, whatever the fuck you said. And the difference your life has with that good pots and pans, like they're easier to clean, they cook good, everything. The game changers, they're the best. Just
good pots and pans.
I think like when you turn 25 or older, if you got to have good pots and pans, man.
25.
Yeah, bro. You're starting to live by yourself or with someone. You got to invest like a good pan to cook an egg on. Bro, it's vital.
I still have a really, really terrible pan.
How do you know it's terrible? Is it just because it's shit?
How do I know it's terrible?
Because it's just
I use it.
like. Does it sound like a penny? Like when you have
He's
it,
the
like,
villain in the kitchen. I find myself looking at this pan going,
why haven't you gotten a new one?
so I was supposed to get married earlier on this year,
Yeah,
and
you.
we had a register
Yeah.
for gifts.
Oh.
And we wanted people to contribute to a really nice pan on Yuppie Chef.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, obviously I haven't got married yet. So,
Yeah, so that's it.
so
I've become a what's it?
You
It's
always
not
have been a bit
it's
of a
not
snob.
cutlery. I've become like a kitchen snob, like oh man, this is upsetting. We have knives and forks. Knives and forks are one style, obviously, because you've bought them like that. They're like one.
Yeah,
knives.
okay.
Then, for some reasons, along the way, we've lost some forks and some knives, and I don't know how. This is even before we had a child.
Yeah.
So the one day my wife arrives home
With new ones.
with new
but
knives.
they're a different design to the other ones.
It's like she just went to the cheapest, crappiest, most horrible place, and she just bought these knives. Whenever I'm looking for a knife, I avoid them. I take, and I'm just like, and it angers me so much all the time that we have them, and I've become such a snob with it. Even our pots and our pans, like I've got these beautiful little like black pots, and their handles. What happens is when the pot heats up, the handles get warm.
Because they're cheaper pots.
But the pot is amazing. So I don't know if the
But
engineer.
they want you. Le Creuset has the classic, like, but you can buy the added on accessory.
Exactly, yeah. Like, listen, we've got one or two Le Creuset. Oh, and whenever I use it, I just get such joy from it. Like, I just get just this little, it just gets me going. Like, there's this Le Creuset pot we have. It's about like this big.
The size of a small dog.
Yeah.
Not that you'd put the small dog inside the pot. I'm just saying.
Okay, the size of how big a case of beer, a little
Yes.
car, yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's about the size of a
you
small
make
dog.
nachos in that.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? You make a big, like chicken, you take 2 chickens, chips underneath, chicken on top, chips on top.
And
Again.
delicious.
You got yourself a
Easy to clean.
Easy to clean.
Easy to eat.
Oh, bro, and it's just amazing.
Game changer?
Game changer.
Game changer.
Yeah. No, good pots and pans. You have to have. You go so
No,
are
I've
you,
got really terrible ones.
are you not going to get
My
yourself?
kitchen needs so much love.
Do you have nice glasses?
Yeah, nice beer glasses.
You bought.
And really nice wine glasses.
Yeah, obviously.
My fiance is such a snob. Like, we went to a restaurant in Greece. Like so we're on holiday. Like, she's like, sorry, are these the only glasses you have? And they were. And she was then she was like, yeah, this beautiful Greek island view. It's just tainted by this poopy little glass.
Greg was so upset one time we went for a beer, and I don't like it when you bring me a draft glass and it's an English pint. So an English pint glass,
the big glass.
is a fat draft glass, but not tall.
Yeah.
I like a draft glass that's tall. So I get my draft and I'm like, hi, sorry, do you have a tall draft glass? And Greg's like, oh my, just drink the beer. It's still the same delicious. I feel it's not, kind of.
As I said earlier on, you've always been a snob.
Yeah.
Remember, we're always looking for your game changers. If you can add something, comment below on YouTube, DM us and let us know.
As Greg would say, you should never keep score ever in a relationship. It's not healthy. It'll ruin you as a couple. And we did say in the beginning that you should never try and change your significant other. It's terrible. Love them for who they are and enjoy them. And if they got bad habits, just slowly tell them don't do it, and then they'll fade it out.
But don't bank on them changing.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not. Yeah. Although I say all of this, I've had a massive win, a huge win, one for the good guys.
One for the good guys.
Yes. Woo! My wife is half Italian, half Greek. If you listen to us on the radio, you'll know that.
She's always right.
Yeah. And when I met her, in your head, if you think, oh, I'm dating an Italian woman or a Greek woman, you go, oh my God, like, that's amazing. I'm going to get phenomenal food. I'm going to eat like a king for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
When
I will never go hungry.
Exactly. Yeah. And met her, and she told me 3 horrid things when I met her. Not when I met her, when I started dating her. She told me
I want to have 5 children. No, was that not it?
No.
Okay.
The first one was that she didn't like cooking. I was like, are you even Italian?
Italian Greek thing.
Yeah. Next thing you can tell me you don't like football? What's going on here? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That was the first one.
Yeah.
The second one is that she told me that she doesn't like tomatoes.
So, sorry, just, you still married her. Was this before you put the ring on it?
I don't know how I got here.
Okay.
No.
Okay, well, what's the third
She
thing?
told me she didn't like tomatoes. Now, I love tomatoes.
She doesn't like cooking. She doesn't like tomatoes. I don't know anyone who doesn't like tomatoes.
I used to take tomatoes and cut up into slices and then salt and pepper, just sitting in front of the TV. Just, yeah. Then she told me something, the third thing, which
Was this the death blow?
I'm actually surprised that we are married, because when she told me this, I was so angry. I went to her mother. I said, how did you raise such a...
What have you done? You've broken this little child.
Yeah. She told me that she didn't like Evo.
Well, she doesn't cook. So it's not actually a major thing, because you don't even have to... You can always cook those things.
No, but this is what happens. I make a beautiful salad. I'm having some steak, maybe some vegetable potato, and maybe a lovely salad.
This is not a maybe. This has happened.
Okay, no. Yeah, this has happened. Sorry, I'm lying. This has happened. In the salad,
There's tomato.
I can't put tomato.
Like any other normal salad.
Okay? I got to take the tomato out. I can't put Ava. I got to take that out. The other day, the first time she ever made a salad, she
lettuce. Nom, nom, nom,
no,
nom.
she made a salad, and it was lettuce, cucumber, and feta.
Let us talk, my love. This is not acceptable.
Yeah, it's such a good dad joke. That is such a good dad
Thank
joke.
you.
You are ready, son, for fatherhood.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But I said, what is this? Now, I'd gone outside. I've been slaving over the braai.
What is this?
What is this? She's like, no, this is our salad. I said, did somebody steal the rest of the ingredients?
Come, let me smell your bread. have you been drinking? What's going on here?
I was so angry, Greg. So then she told me, no, this is the salad she makes because she doesn't like tomato and Ava. And it was at that moment that I thought maybe it's time I get out. You know, we've been dating 5 months.
I mean, it would be devastating. You'd be dating 5 months. So I was just going to say, like, take Diego. You can't live with this woman. It's like, we got to get out of here.
So it is. It's been tough. And
you've come through ups and downs, but now we've got to win.
So every couple, without having big fights, I'm talking like fights that'll break up your marriage. You have little stupid fights. This is our fight. Yeah. This is our battle.
Yeah.
I just try fucking tomato. Just it's good in your mouth. You know, never. No, do it.
Yeah.
And we have our child, Diego. One of the things is that you got to teach your child to eat different textures and things, and so that he eat vegetables, fruits, whatever.
If you want your son to be a hooker in rugby, he's got to eat all the food.
Exactly. And the way he's going, he probably will be a hooker.
We finally have an admit there.
He's a big boy.
He's a front rower.
He's a big boy.
You should see them little thighs.
And the one thing he has to eat is avo. So she cuts it. Now before, she wouldn't cut avo a tomato. She won't even touch a tomato. Like if
she doesn't like the texture.
She doesn't like tomato. She goes, babe, can you cut this?
So what? So while feeding him, she gets someone herself and has to
licks it off.
Finger looking good.
Slowly, she's been doing this and feeding. It's now been a year, 16 months with Diego. And on Sunday, I said to her,
"Can you make the salad, please, babe?"
I said, listen, I'm gonna have something for breakfast. I'm gonna have some avo on toast for breakfast. Do you want some? She said, okay, yeah, let me try it. She had it. She was like,
she's converted.
So avo, toast, salt and pepper, a little bit of lemon juice.
Tiny bit of lemon juice.
A tiny bit. She said it's nice, but she said she won't eat it all the time, but she liked it. So the photo you seeing on screen now is her eating.
Okay, so that's Lucky's wife eating avo on toast. Wow, what an interesting photo.
And this is a video of her. So this is...
Oh, you got a video of her eating? Oh. So, what's next? Blowjobs?
So,
I mean, you climbed over one wall.
I climbed over a wall.
What's the next thing? That's incredible. Well done.
So then I said to her, hey, listen, okay, so the avo's not too bad. You're not too upset about it. Tomato, she's like, never. She will never have tomato. But the avo's a win though, because now I can put avo in salads. I can
the
put
delicious
avo,
lettuce salad.
Because I still wanted to make this for you. I mean, it would have been better if both of us were making money because then I could do it. But I want to make you a steak, a delicious thick rump or fillet steak.
Yeah.
And then
one of those 160 jobs at the Pick and Pay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then
big marble of fat.
Yes. You know, and you crisp the fat. You know what I'm saying? And then slices of avo on top, bro. Salt and pepper on that. You're going. Oh yes.
Have you heard of it? It's called the hillbilly steak at one restaurant.
You introduced that to me, bro.
And that was bacon, then the avo on the steak, and then an egg. Oh, and it may sound too much. It's not. It's just right.
If you're listening to this podcast or watching it, and you're
and
a vegan,
also
you're probably
that's a massive clue. That's a massive clue for.
For the beanie
treasure
That's a
hunts.
huge clue for the beanie treasure. Yeah, but that like so I've got a big win this week, and that's what I wanted to ask you. Have you had a big win, like in that sense, with your relationship that you've converted? Maybe it's an action movie or something, because like you don't not action movie. I'm just giving an example. You don't like action movies, but you know what I'm saying. Something that you do that she's like, it's not actually too bad. Because also a big win for me. I got Bianca to watch The Walking Dead. Oh, that was one of the biggest wins ever. No, she doesn't watch anything fake or sci-fi. Or like not real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like falling in love is the most craziest thing that you'll.
A rom-com. Can't wait. Ooh, a rom drama. Even better.
He's running through the airport. This has never happened. It's crazy. Like nobody ever does it. Yeah. Like,
boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you guys are very similar, but
we are very similar. We're also very different though on certain things. I think I've helped to relax a bit more.
Oh yeah, you have. Yeah, you said yeah.
Like she can be quite a serious person. So
serious or stressed?
Stressed, I think. I don't know, a little bit of both.
But I think both our wives are because they date us.
You know, I think it must be hell of a stress.
Oh my god!
What is this clown doing now?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I think I've had a calming effect on her life.
Yeah.
Which is good.
It's a big win.
It's been a big one because it can't be too high strung all the time.
You can't.
No.
I think. Listen, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Maybe it should be the question of the week. If you have a big win in your relationship that you've not, obviously it's not a crazy. Oh yeah, he used to be a drug addict and now he's not.
Well,
not
that is a win. I mean, it's good. Like carry on.
Is
with
it a
the
win
program.
because you can get drugs now, or
you no longer have to phone your dealer. You can just get it.
whatever.
Whatever
the win is, listen, send it to us. WhatsApp 084-442-4545.
Yeah, we've decided next week we're going to start getting these things together as a recap.
Yeah,
we're going to try.
But maybe it's also a funny story of what the win is.
Your win in your relationship.
But let us know.
What if Lux was one of us? Just a schmuck like some of us. Just a guy who likes to cuss, trying to make his way through. What would Lucky do? Every now and then, the world needs a hero. And, you know, sometimes it's leaders of nations.
Sometimes it's Batman.
Sometimes it's Batman. Sometimes it's religious figures. And sometimes it's just a regular man, like Lucky Duplessis. A man with upstanding morals. We haven't done this for a while. What would Lucky do? He's the king of righteousness. He will tell you if you are wrong. And we pose
That's if
situation.
I know the subject matter. If I don't know, I don't really like to involve.
Yeah, that's good. You always want to be more of a listener than a talker.
Yes, I'm not a keyboard cowboy. Yeah.
No thanks. Feeding trolls.
Yes,
Bad idea. Anyway, upstanding morals. A great guy. We need you to tell us what you would do in a certain situation. If you've been keeping your eyes on the news, you may have seen the Steve Jobs of tombstones passed away. South African guy, self-proclaimed Steve Jobs of tombstones, and his funeral was held. And lots of news networks in South Africa at the moment have taken to live filming funerals. There must be like dry content days.
But listen, he's a big figure. I'll say this, I don't know about black culture because I was adopted into a white family, and I was speaking to a friend of ours who Lebo used to be on the podcast, and I asked her because I'm like, listen, I always wanting to know, and she told me something that was so fascinating. She said that photographers back in apartheid could only take photos of black communities on weekends. And it was like a huge thing. Like that's why, like, you see like when you see like people go to when you see like township kids like running towards photographers or whatever because of what happened to us in history or whatever. And then I was like, okay, but then also funerals are so big. It's a very celebrated thing in black culture. And I was asking, like, why are funerals so big? Why is it such a thing? Because white funerals you go to, it's very boring, it's sad, and black funerals we celebrate. And she said to me, it's because it's such a huge thing because back in apartheid funerals, black people weren't allowed to go to it. They would just have to bury their relative, and it was sad, and it was what. So now, when we came out of apartheid, it's because we are celebrating life and whatever. So this guy, when apartheid ended, he went into the business of making tombstones and beautiful. So that's why we celebrate him, because he then celebrated whoever was.
He made
lost.
a big difference.
He made a big difference. Yeah.
Here's the thing, though: the funeral was televised, and there was a scene. It's the last thing you want at any family event. A scene is exactly what you don't want. Christmas, Easter, birthdays, christenings. A scene is the last thing you want.
You actually go at the end of the family event. You go when it's finished and you're driving home. You're like, it was good. Nothing. No one No one said anything. You know, you're like, okay, cool. Okay, cool. So that's good.
Also, they didn't bring up Uncle Jim's. you know?
Exactly.
Watch this.
Lebogang was in pain. It turns out his wife had brought a man into the house. Please, don't you dare. That's it. That's it. She brought a man into my brother's house. She brought a man into my brother's house.
Oh,
That's
not what you want.
It's not what you want. And listen, the reporter that was there was probably like, yes, please.
Excellent.
Yes. Are you getting all of this?
Hey, put that cigarette out. Come. You gotta follow this. You gotta film this. Come, get ya.
How is the wife runs to now stop the sister? Okay, then I don't know who they one guy's, but he's his security guard.
I don't know. It's just incredible. What would Lucky do?
What amazes me is that she got out so many words. Do you know what I'm saying? Like she got out a
She
lot.
She dodges a bottle of water.
Hey,
Okay, so what would Lucky do? You're in the stands. Maybe you're front row. Maybe you're a sibling of the deceased.
okay.
You're a sibling of the deceased, and another sibling is up on the stage and starts saying that your sibling who's deceased's wife was cheating at the funeral. Scene made. And you didn't know. So now this is a ton of bricks coming down. What would Lucky do?
I don't know. Like what? Because the thing is, if I didn't know and I'm hearing it and they reacting like this, it obviously must be true. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then,
Do you get up and defend your sister?
but also it's so juicy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, this is bold and beautiful stuff.
And also, but then the thing is, you got to respect the siblings' death. You got to respect their death.
Yeah,
so
you're
you
there
have,
to celebrate their life, not
Their
go.
life.
They were
Like-
being cheated on.
like Jenny, we'll talk about this later. God damn it, okay? And first things first, come to me first. Tell me what happened.
Priest is bloody. Don't say God damn it, you son of a gun. He's having a heart attack.
Yeah, I think I'd help.
So would you tell your sibling, cool it?
Yo, cool it. Like, calm down, okay? Relax. Well, what happened first? Let's hear. Let me hear it. Yeah, no, I think I'd tell the sibling to cool it. That's what I think I'd do.
So you diffuse the situation.
Yeah.
You wouldn't fool it on.
No.
What? You son of a... Ah!
Bonnie. when I was at school, the kids who always yelled that those were the kids that just loved us.
Stirring the pot.
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
Because it's always like the fight's going on and then somebody yells, and the reason why
It's like a bird's call.
no, but but it's because it's one, you're not saying we want you to fight. Two, you're going, everyone,
Come
look
watch
what's
that
happening. Like, Bonnie. But it's like, so like, come on, man.
I don't know if there shouldn't be any children listening to this, but if you're a parent with children in primary school, please let us know if kids still say Barney.
I don't think it's a thing. I think it's
But where did it come from? That's also something interesting. We must find that out.
ooh, that is interesting. Because I think it's an Afrikaans.
I don't know.
Actually, I don't know.
Was that my primary school as well?
Yeah, I think I'd love to know where they come from. That'd be interesting. If you do know, that would be fascinating.
Valuable information.
Yeah.
And then we could use it again at funerals with scenes. Maybe we should remix her video.
Yeah, Bonnie.
Let's play. Is it a joint expense or an individual expense?
Okay.
I've been going through some finance things with
Yeah.
my fiance. I've got a little budget thing that we've been working on because obviously I earn almost nothing compared to her.
Yeah.
So I've got to make sure she's spending her money wisely.
Obviously.
And we've got a joint account.
Yeah.
So we both share these expenses. Now, I want to play a quick game with you, Lucky.
Okay.
You can play along at home as well. I've got 5 expenses here. Which one does not belong on the joint card?
Okay.
Okay, do you want me to give you all 5, then you choose? Or should we go one by one?
Let's go one by one.
Okay, number 1, medicine.
Are you buying the medicine yourself?
Yeah, you're buying medicine.
So you're sick, you
So-
go to the doctor.
Yeah.
No, it's your own expense.
Okay.
Sure,
If it's general medicine, so if it's like headache pills and stuff, joint expense.
Joint expense. No. You just buy it this time. Next time she can buy it. Just buy it yourself. Like joint. No. You
Okay.
Yeah.
Groceries.
Joint expense.
Breakfast alone with your cousins.
Yeah. No, not joint expense. Not joint expense.
A dinner date.
Could be joint expense.
And holiday flights.
Ooh, okay, no, that's joint expense. Because, that's a very large expense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so in my world, 4 of those are fine. Medicine, if I'm going to the doctor for my rash, I'll pay for that. It's fine. But if I'm buying general stuff, I know we need plasters and antihistamines and stuff, that falls in there. Breakfast alone with your cousins. My fiance goes out for a brunch date, champagne, all these things, and I get a little beep beep SMS comes through on the joint expense card.
You said, babe, what the fuck?
I was like, well, if I'm at the brunch,
Cool.
that's fine.
Yeah. But okay, can I also say this? Because I see that some of the things you're saying are joint expense. So for me,
Well, literally everything is now a joint expense.
yeah, because
it's all your wife's
Bianca's all
money.
buying. No, that is true. No, but I feel a joint expense should be stuff that's expensive and big purchases. So, for instance, groceries, groceries are big enough. But like what I was saying about the plasters, whatever, like I'll buy them this week, next month, or 3 months from now, because we're not going to buy plasters every week.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No,
That's why
you're not keeping score
you're
on
not
that.
keeping score on that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, going for dinner, I wouldn't put it on the joint expense. I'll just pay this time. Next time you can pay. Do you understand? Because
Okay.
I'm treating you. I'm like, hey, babe, you know what? I'm treating you.
I'm treating you.
Yeah.
Just we're going to McDonald's
Because the
today,
thing
and
about-
next time you're taking us to the steakhouse.
Yes, because I feel sometimes joint expenses, they are for big purchases. Shit, babe, listen, the geyser burst. Okay, cool. Put it on the joint expense. You know what I'm saying? No, the plumber's coming. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a joint expense. Yeah. So it should be expensive things and things that it's not your fault or whatever. It's just, it has to, the family has to
So
cover
you're
it.
saying that if you and I would like to go for a beer after this, it's on the joint
The
expenses.
company expense, obviously, because it's expensive.
Yeah, I mean,
and
it's a
company,
joint expense because, yes, I believe so too. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly,
Okay,
yeah.
So we've ironed that out.
Yeah,
so
we've
she
ironed
can't go for brunch with her cousins,
No.
but you and I can go for a lunch after this.
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
yeah. Recap.
Oh, yes. Last week, I thought there'd been a data breach.
Yeah.
South Africa's a hotspot for hackers. And I thought that somebody had randomly signed me up to win a guitar. Turns out, I figured out I solved the problem. It was a friend
Okay.
who used to live in the UK, so he had access to pounds and has the same taste in music as me and always enters competitions. He has won fishing trips in Mauritius. His parents are also big competition winners. They've gone to India winning competitions. They're into competitions all the time. And remember, you and I have spoken about it.
Yeah.
Not that many people actually enter a competition.
It's
You've got like 1 in 3,000 chance.
It's something a lot of people don't know.
fallacy.
So you in your head think, no, I'm never going to win this competition, which is actually weird because if you do enter, you have a high chance of winning.
Well,
So
at least you have a chance. If you want to win, you
gotta
gotta chip
chip
in.
in.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
But we're talking about scams.
Yeah.
And
Scams.
And a mate of mine got hold of me and said, you won't believe it. My wife has been scammed. Or they tried to scam her. Listen to this.
Okay.
So it starts out with, I know, and then it's one of their passwords. It's one of her passwords.
Okay.
Is one of your passwords. I got this on a hack. let's get directly to the point. So this is an email. But now that would scare me if somebody knew my password.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to change my password after this.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get directly to the point. No one has paid me to check up on you. You do not know me, and you're probably thinking, why am I getting this email? In fact, the thing is, I placed malware on an adult porn site, and you know that you visited the site to experience fun. Then in brackets, you know what I mean.
I like how he says that. Like, yes, yeah, I know what you
mean.
Get to the point.
When you were viewing videos, your browser started operating as RDP. I don't know what that is. Having a keylogger, which provides me with accessibility to your display and webcam. Everybody knows that if you're watching anything dirty on the internet, you got to cover the cam.
Cover the cam.
Cover the cam, man.
Cover the cam, man.
Nobody wants to see you doing that to that, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, immediately after that, my malware obtained your contacts from Messenger and Facebook, as well as your email account.
Facebook and Messenger are not safe.
All of your accounts.
Okay.
So after that, I created a double screen video. The first part shows what you're viewing. You have nice taste in brackets. And the second part displays the recording of your camera, and it's you. Best solution would be to pay me $1,004. Odd number. We are going to refer to it as a donation. In this situation, I most certainly will, without delay, remove your video. Then it gives a Bitcoin address and says, do this. You can go on life like normal and no one will ever know about this. Make the payment via Bitcoin. If you don't know how to do it, Google Bitcoin and how to make it. If you're planning on going to the law, this email cannot be traced back to me because it is hacked too. I've taken care of my actions. I am not looking to ask you for a lot. I simply want to be paid. If I do not receive the Bitcoin, I will definitely send your video out to your family, friends, co-workers, and so on. Nevertheless, if I do get paid, I will destroy the recording immediately. If you need proof, reply yes. Then I will send out your video recording to 8 of your friends. It's a non-negotiable offer, and thus please don't waste my time and yours by replying to this message.
That's 18,000 Rand, eh?
Now, the thing is, my mate said, if it was me that he had hacked, I might have had to pay the Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But it was my wife, and she hasn't been on any of those nice taste sites.
Yo, that's hectic, bro.
So it was all a scam to try and get her
to pay.
I think it was to pay, but to reply and to go in.
Always cover up your webcam, guys. Even if you're working, whatever. They take a photo of your face and they use it for
other things,
deep fakes and stuff. Yeah. It's so crazy. Hey, dude, if I got that mail, I would be sweating bullets. But
on a previous, what would Lucky do? You said if they have my nudes, they could send them out.
I know, but that's my nudes.
It's a different thing seeing you go, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How did that little midget get in the ring? I see what you mean.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy, man. That's change your passwords.
Yeah, change your passwords. Be safe.
That's crazy. Yeah.
But the problem is, there were grammar mistakes in the email.
Yeah.
Which I know not every scam artist has perfect English education.
Yeah, listen, criminals aren't listen. All right.
Is there E-R-E or is it E-I-R?
The one criminal's like, before you sent it, did you use Grammarly? No, did you use Grammarly? I don't know. Damn it, Jeff. You know you can't spell, you idiot.
It is time for the question crane. We've got 100 cranes with a bunch of questions in them, but we also want you to send us questions.
Yes, and today we've got a regular who always participates on the podcast. She sends us messages on 084-442-4545.
On radio, they say, long time listener, first time caller. This is just long time listener. Regular participator, and we love it. Thank you so much, Ruth. Ruth's been hot on the trail to find the beanie.
Yes, she has been. If you're hearing a very strange noise compared to the rest of the podcast, it's because ESCOM has...
We got load shedded, yo!
Yeah, so yeah, they did what they do best. Ruin the party.
Okay, have a listen. Here's Ruth's question, Crane.
You could wake up tomorrow with a new professional skill. What would it be?
Ooh, a new professional skill. Oh, man.
I'd want to know Kung Fu. You could be a Kung Fu teacher. You could teach self-defense.
Yeah, but...
And then you could always say, I know Kung Fu.
Yeah.
Like the Matrix.
Yeah, but you don't have... I don't think that is... Do you reckon those make money? A lot of money?
It's not all about money, Lucky. It's about finding purpose
it's about
and fulfillment.
Yeah. Kicking people and, like Bruce Lee said, be like water.
Well, no, and also the thing is if I don't have to spend the time learning it, because I really think that people who do Kung Fu always look really silly when they're learning.
Yeah.
Like when you see like these middle-aged white dudes who are now trying to find purpose in Kung Fu, and you're like, you played Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, and now you think that you can do Kung Fu. It's just embarrassing, champ.
Yeah. I would love to have the skill of money management, like finance. If I could know that skill, I think that would be
but
great.
that's a broad thing.
Yeah, but like
would you want to be like an accountant? Like,
an accountant.
My dad's an accountant.
Yeah.
And seeing him do and look at financial statements and things, I was showing him something. I was looking at a company. He's like, no, let's go look at their financials. I was like, okay. And then he went through and he showed me, like, we're going through this page, and at the moment I was going, okay, but where's the English section of this page? And he was like, no, it is English. And he was able to work it out like in a minute. He understood it.
Yeah, he knew.
For me, it would take me hours to sit down and analyze it and look at it and get it.
That for me, or either if I could like understand how trading.
Oh, you could become like the Wolf of Wall Street.
No, I don't want to do that. I just legally, I want to just be able to know. Okay, cool. I want to invest in these stocks. Okay, Elon Musk is hot on the trail making money. Let me invest in Tesla.
So you don't want to wake up with that.
I want to know how to do that.
Nice.
Yeah, that'd be cool for me. I'd love that. Pretty much what I'm saying is I just want to be rich.
What is another skill that would make you really rich? Doesn't have to be you.
No. Listen, if I could have the skill to be able to be an artist, like drawing.
Oh,
I think if you found your style and then you do your style and people love your art and they pay you money for it. How does Banksy make money?
I don't know. He sells artworks for billions of pounds.
Yeah, but listen, he does it in the street. Then they don't go and cut out the street like thing.
No, but he does do stuff. He's sold stuff on exhibition and stuff.
Has he?
Yeah.
But then I don't know who he is.
And then he also used to do... but they found out who he is.
Surely his accountant know who he is.
Yeah, no, they found out who he is.
Hey, John, Banksy, listen. You need to start selling some stuff.
Yeah, that loft apartment in London's getting expensive.
Can you stop drawing on the side of the street and draw it on canvas so I can sell it? Okay? It has to be something...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted to know. Like, how does Banksy make money? Because it's all cool and guerrilla art. Blah, blah, blah.
But I think he was...
Your family can't eat bricks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
They can't eat your movements. They can't eat what you stand for.
Exactly.
Yeah. He's literally laughing all the way to the bank and us making fun of him. He has got more than enough money. He'll be okay.
Exactly.
We always want your questions for the Question Crane. Please, you can send them to us.
08444424545.
What's your worst way to say goodbye? Toodaloo is one of the least ones I like. Toodaloo there.
Who says that?
Toodaloo.
Hey, who says toodaloo?
I don't know, but it is a way to say goodbye and I don't like it.
Yeah.
I also don't know if I like, sorry Italians, ciao, because it can mean hello and goodbye.
Yeah. Ciao. You've been... What?
I've eaten, thank you. Because those Italians, they're always offering you food.
Oh, man.
They'll feed us.
I think Italians must hate it when people do that, especially in South Africa, because ciao means I'm chowing, I need some chow, I need some food. So
the
if you
dad
do
joke.
that, and it's just like, Yeah, like, and I can see it so like, nee, jy net klag hier, dankie.
Just before we say toodaloo,
Yeah.
we've got to try give away these valuable, one-of-a-kind Greg and Lucky beanies.
And no one's won them yet.
Everyone's
but-
gone off the scent, really. If you were bloodhounds, they might have put you down.
Yeah, but we give out clues every single episode, and the clue this time was in the intro.
It was a menu item that appears on one of the places' menus. You're going to give another one. A menu item from Lucky's
A
location.
menu item from mine is the chicken nachos. And also, no, I'll give a better clue.
Okay.
The year America landed on the moon. Sorry.
Oh, I don't know if that's right either. We can't verify that, but
No,
that
yes.
would get you close.
No, it is the year.
Oh, you 100% sure?
Let's Google it.
No. So you see, we're not 100% sure. First, you forget the question. Now you don't know the year.
No, it is the year.
No, it's toodaloo time then.
Okay.
Cheers. We hope that you are a little bit happier wherever you are. Please subscribe. Tell your friends about it.
And
spread the word.
Let's get to the loo going again.
Okay.
I'm
You think-
enjoying it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Toodaloo.